Use a 90-degree angle knife. Like on this knife right here, there's some bevels on the back, and it's not a 90 degree. So I use that flat side of that back. I use it like a scraper.
Because I have one.
So I can scrape that flame off, right? So there's two ways. I can push it or I can pull it. Now I like the pull method, where I take this and I pull it back like this.
Wow.
To me, that gives me more control. For us kids, obviously, we don't want to practice with a knife. So I'm gonna use this piece like you're using over there. And I'm gonna show you too why we want to use these grooves sometimes. So like, let's say it was really, really cold or something, and I couldn't really get a very good spark going with this thing. I use the end, see those little grooves in yours? And drag it like this, kind of slow. And that's creating surface area. So then when I go to create my spark, it's gonna fling some of that metal off. See how much was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really like this little tool on here. I honestly use that little piece more than I use on my knife. But I'll show you a couple little tricks to where all I did was take that cabbage palm, right? And I took some monkey hair out of there. And I'm gonna make a bird's nest. Now I have realized you gotta really watch what you're saying on social media, because I had every hippie from here to Australia wanting to bash me for just burning bird's nests. And, like, I didn't find a bird, like you make one. You know, in TikTok, they only let you do 59 seconds. Like, you can't say everything. It takes 3 seconds to say, by the way, this isn't an actual bird's nest. So I've got that in here. I'm gonna put it on the dirt, because I don't want this fire to be very big, because I don't want anyone to see smoke. People live around here. They saw some smoke, they might be worried that somebody started a fire that's not me. You know what I mean? So we got to keep that in mind.
And then
Now,
you put the fire in there?
Yeah, I'm going to put the fire in there. So I've got that's my little bird's nest. This right here, this is what we call fat wood or lighter wood or lighter not pine, lighter pine. There's all different kinds of names for this stuff. There is no tree called fat wood. There is no tree called lighter pine, you know, or lighter not pine. What it means is a dead evergreen tree, whether that be cedar, pine, spruce, any kind of a dead evergreen tree that is full of sap. So if you guys see this, it looks like it's kind of wet, like it has a glimmer to it, and that's all that sap. Like if I cut some of this off, you guys smell that. Smell the end of that. It smells like your mom mopping the floor, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells pretty good.
It smells like turpentine, because that's what it is. It smells like pine sol, like what we use to mop the floors with.
Smell like it.
It's good. It's not like other things.
Actually,
You mamas want to smell too? We'll just bring the smelling stick around.